people. It became little late to update this time. Just before starting today's topic, what is behind the coldness of a closed heart? So I just wanted to show you this. This is my black box. Like whomever sees this black box, they know what actually it is. I was also too cold a time back, so I used to write all my sorrows, tears. This box has seen all my frustrations, depressions, sorrows, tears, then what, unhappiness, everything. So it was so heavy for me to even lift it up, but now I've completely emptied it. Whatever was there, completely emptied it, kept it in front of God. Now I have only this. This is, I think everyone can see it, Sivji, Lord Shiva. This I think you can see it clearly. I got it specially because I like smiling Shiva. In this, he is in smiling pose and blessing pose. All things he used to be in meditative pose. This is the original Spadiga, and usually Spadiga beads used to be big, like how gents can wear. This is the typical one for ladies to wear. So I ordered and got this, and I wear it as if Lord Shiva touches my heart chakra. This is all my diaries now, because I like reading, and this is also my old diary which contains only good memories and positive energy. And now I open this box and just leave it so that let this positive energy spread throughout the world. So let's go for today's topic. What's behind the coldness of a closed heart? Last topic, actually, we saw what is the coldness of a closed heart. Today's topic, last topic, we saw there was no emotional fulfillment, and people are very mechanical. Even though they are methodical, they are very mechanical, and they are keeping on chasing and chasing, like fire in the mountain, run. Same way they run to job, from job again, fire in the mountain, run, again to home. From home also, fatafat, they finish all the household works. They are like, their sleep is not even relaxed. Okay, we have to sleep. It is always in a duty consciousness. So, I think there is no work for emotions only. There is no time even to think about emotions. So that is the actual coldness of everybody's heart. Today let us see what is behind that coldness of a closed heart. Everybody, we all are from childhood to until now, whatever you are, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever age you are. So this coldness didn't come to us all of a sudden. So during our childhood days from birth, we wish for so many things, and we make them come true with our love and innocence positively, or from our parents, because even for anybody in childhood, parents only makes our wish get fulfilled, and next to our parents are our close circle and friends. So if not in a positive way, it is going to be the other way around, with our fear and adamantness and arrogance negatively. We either find out the necessary workout to be done for our wish to come true, and we do it by ourselves if possible, or take help from others by giving our love and innocence to them. So our wishes come true positively. When we grew up as a love deficient child, like, who are these love deficient childs? In the sense, usually both the parents will be working, So this usually a kid expects, whether it's a boy child or whether it's a girl child, expects the love and affection from its mother. So when a woman is working woman, and when she works have to travel for a long distance, so she has to leave her home very early, and she comes home very late or something like that. That child is to be nourished, cared, and concerned, and attention. Childs are always attention seekers. Like whatever they do, immediately they turn. Their body language speaks more. Their small things they do, they need appreciation. But this is all not fulfilled in that childhood stage itself. So when we grew up as a loud, efficient child, or not a working woman, or a woman who's in a joint family where the population inside one house itself is more, so she has to take care of the whole family. So she's always in the kitchen, or she's always concerned about others, to take care of others, nurturing others. And this child keeps on looking at their parents from a long, at the same, in the physical plane, under the roof they are together, but mentally what matters? So it keeps, when will my mom come to me? When will she take care of me? When will she, she'll be doing all needed things for her kid. She'll be feeding her, she'll be whatever, time to time, we are all target oriented people, no, that is her target to be achieved, something like that. So but still it is her love and affection for her kid, but she has not, only point I'm telling to those, she has done everything for up to her mark. She has the question mark is that up to the child's mark? So when we grew up as a loud, efficient child, we become completely insecure and unconfident child due to the lack of attention, recognition and affection of our parents. And there is no emotional fulfillment, and such a child does not believe in anyone. But such a child also wishes for so many things, even if those wishes are positive also. Because of its insecurity, it tries to work it out in a negative way. It takes help from others by showing its fear and arrogance and aggressiveness, or fakeness. It just keeps manipulating others. Usually when parents, there is a gap, this kid learns to utilize that gap to fulfill its needs, whatever it is, whether it's wanted or whether it's unwanted needs. It learns to utilize that gap. So here is where the foxiness is born. As such child grows up subconsciously during their growth itself. They wonder if they are worthy or deserving of this love or not. But this is a query that they would much better push below the surface, failing to pay recognition to it, and are developing a false narcissistic personality in which they are the greatest, the most intelligent at. This false sense of self and inflated ego is how that person protects themselves from the abandonment and neglect, because they are so scared about that abandonment and neglect, because they had faced it from their childhood. It has created a deep scar inside them, so they are so scared about it. So they keep pushing it below the surface, their subconscious feeling, do they deserve this love or not? They always have this such personality from childhood days to till date, whether it's house environment within close circle, or a far off relative circle, or an office environment, and it's a relationship between co-workers and colleagues. Whichever place it is, that child is willing to manipulate the others with their emotions and display energy vampirism, but with a fake foxy face mask of, what is that face mask? Care and concern, because from its childhood it has learned to utilize the gap between parents, so it has learned foxiness also. So but that child, as it is growing up, it became an habitual intelligence. The child himself or herself is itself, they don't know what they are doing. So they wear a face mask, a foxy face mask of care and concern in their attempts to establish themselves. So when they are trying to establish themselves, they start to understand themselves also. So it is like why the others, when they are establishing this, they are establishing it all along with others also, no? While the others whom this negative personality is manipulating is an attempt that the other person who is along with this person, actually this person is the narcissist and that person is the victim. So the victim also, what they do is, they know there is a gap, there is a big void inside this narcissist personality. So that person is in an attempt to quench this negative personality's void, gapping their emotional wound, and will attach viscously to the fakeness of this relationship. Both of these persons, narcissist and the victim, both truly wants is to give love and to be loved. But okay, well, at least this is what they believe on a conscious level. But on a subconscious level, they fill their energy fields with thoughts such as, am I I'm not good enough for love, I am not a person worth to deserve this love, and nobody will ever love me. So subconsciously this is what, and unconsciously also, when subconscious level has two level, I think everybody knows how mind works. So subconscious level, upper half is towards the conscious side and lower half is towards the unconscious side. This thinkings and thoughts are towards the lower side of the subconscious mind, and it works at a deeper level in unconscious mind also. So this is the imprint they have, and they may have received it from their parents, both the sides, narcissist side as well as victim side. Whose parent, they also would have felt this way and would have struggled with codependency issues. Like codependency can be with their parents, that means with this child's grandparents, child's parents, or either with their married side, husband and their close circle, extended family, or a parent whom indirectly enforced such beliefs because they have failed to meet their child's need for attention, recognition and affection. But this narcissist who is manipulating his victim, not only his victim, he is good at manipulating himself also, because he has to make a show of as if he or she is good. Why they are making this is to feed off the other's higher vibrational frequency, advanced enough to mimic your metaphysical energy body. When I am telling metaphysical energy body, I just want to tell you all about one more thing. Like E is equal to mc squared. Everyone knows this formula, I think. This E is equal to, E is energy, quantum science. M is atomic physics, mass, physical mass. C is conversion of energy. This E is quantum science, M is physics, atomic physics, excuse me, and C is metaphysics. So this physical mass in this physical plane is given to you by your parents for by your parents, and this metaphysical level energy is given to you to realize the source, main source energy through its conversion. So this whole everything, because energy spins with multiple vertices when it is compacted inside a physical mass, and this is able to spin at multiple vertices because there is a metaphysical conversion. So these all three is interrelated between each other. One without the other won't work. Will work, but it cannot experience. Without a physical mass, this energy or metaphysical energy cannot experience anything. Okay, let us go back to the topic. So this Why is this person manipulating? Is to feed off the other person's higher vibrational energy, advanced enough to mimic your metaphysical energy body, presenting themselves as mirrors to yours. When they mirror yours, obviously human tendency, no? Like we think, oh, this person is also having the same qualities as mine, so we obviously become close to them. In order to, why are they mirroring your energy vibration? Is in order to manipulate you into thinking that there must be something special about them. These narcissists are most intelligent and greatest at it, and this false sense of self and inflated ego is how they protect themselves from the abandonment and neglect that they fear the most. When these narcissists are manipulating intellectually, it's at a conscious level, and so they know why they are doing and this void, and so they know why they are doing it, and this void in their heart doesn't affect them. And this manipulation, playing foxiness brings them mechanical success and makes them reach their determined top. Determined top in the sense, for everybody reaching their top, and that top is different for each and every individual. For me it is different, and because I'm a lively person, and for others it's a very different for a mechanical person, for some other spiritual person it's some completely different. So it's like that. And when it comes to relationship, that's where all these people get stuck, because while the what happens is, in relationships, like last time we saw